not only on budget, but under budget, which then for you and your company enabled you to then have more work and add more value.
The tightest deadline that I had, it was £1.6 million for school refurb. It was 12 stages of the refurb, from new extensions to massive refurbs within a large school environment. So we was given 14 months to do it, but we literally just went all out and we worked 7 days a week. We just really went for it, and we actually managed to finish the project in 9 months and under budget as well. So we managed to save roughly around £80,000 on the job as well, which is massive for schools. We actually spoke to the school. They asked us, what else would you like doing, and we put that refurb into communal areas, toilets and flooring, lighting upgrades and stuff like that. So yeah, it was an intense time, but we managed to get it done, and we managed to get it done before the opening of the new influx of students that are looking to go into the school. And instead of seeing loads of scaffolding up and rubble everywhere, they actually walked into a school that was all refurbed and done for the new start of the academic year.
And so what you're saying here is you have delivered a project not only on time but quicker, not only on budget but under budget, which then for you and your company enabled you to then have more work and add more value to the people, your clients, and obviously all the people and all the students that were going to benefit from that facility as well.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So and that's amazing, because so many times, and I've experienced it as well, where not hitting budgets, going over budget, going over time, and other delays and such, which has a knock-on effect to so many other things, not only just confidence. I mean, people are like, oh yeah, I know what to do in property, yeah, but to maintain confidence is one of the hard things. And that's why Steve's very proud to be heading up and running Real Life Creative Construction, because what the aim of this is to actually bring reliability, confidence and enjoyment while raising the standard of living, the lifestyle and the community. So all of these types of things, running projects, building schools for the Real Life Foundation, super important. We want to build those schools, and doing all kinds of, these big jobs. But because we have those capabilities to be able to also deliver on these apartments and these other conversions that we're doing, and as such, makes it a bit of a side hustle, which is good, because we've got the teams to deliver up to multi-million pound projects, but then so these 100, 200,000 refurbs, conversions, construction, and who doesn't want to have something delivered not only just on time and on budget, but also within time frames, or even quicker. Just give us an example of one of the just what's that project that you got currently where these guys have made up the time?
So we originally estimated 24 weeks, taking into Christmas into account and various other factors like the Great British weather. We're actually 4 weeks ahead of schedule, and by the end of this week we're looking to be potentially 6 weeks ahead of schedule, and we are also looking to be anywhere between £5,000 to £12,000 under budget as well. So from the original quote that I estimated, so we're in a really good place with that project, and yeah, it's going strong, and we're doing everything possible that we can to finish not only 6 weeks before schedule, but we're looking to finish with that amount of savings as well for the project.
And I tell you what the difference is here, and what the ethos is, and this is what fuels a successful business, is being able to add value. Yeah, so I've been talking about it for the first half hour of this episode here, adding value. Now, how do you add value? How do you know how people are going to receive value? I mean, the first thing is, and what's super important to anybody that we're going to deliver, construction projects for, is that we totally 100% understand what it is that you need. Now, because some people, they go into the deal, whatever that may be, the job, and they're not always 100% knowing what they need, right? Yeah. So unless it's one of these other jobs that we have, like, the £1 million contracts where things are set out and it's tendered for and it's very kind of on rails. Yeah. So it's pretty like, well, people know what they're doing, know what they want. When it's not that scenario, people are just doing refurbs, conversions, these type of things. It's not always like, is at the end of the day, most builders are just going to go in and say, yeah, you want the job doing? Yeah, I'll come and do the job. Yeah, is this what you need? Yeah, we'll do this price. Yeah, you got that budget? We'll do it for that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got to know, okay, so what's the situation here? What are you doing? Is it an investment? Oh, okay, so you're doing property investment. So what strategies are you doing? How's it going to work for you? Yeah, so what are your GDVs? How are you going to refinance on the back end? What cash flows are going to be after the refinance? Why is all this important? Because if you don't understand all of this stuff, then for us, it's like, we want you to not just get the work done to a superb finish. We want you to be able to achieve your outcome, which is to add something to your portfolio or to be able to, flip it and sell it and make lots of profit. So we're going to need to know what numbers are and how it works in, so we can make sure that we're a good partnership for that. Yeah. And I think that is a big difference and something that needs to be taken in consideration for adding value. What are some of the advices you have, Steve, around people who are going out there, looking for deals, trying to make it work for themselves? And obviously one, major part of it is finding, a reliable construction team, that they can have confidence in, and the communication is clear and all the rest of it. Well, what tips do you have for that kind of whole process?
I think you've pretty much covered it there. It's about having that good communication between yourself and the builder. It's actually having that clarity and understanding that what products you're trying to deliver as well. So if you're trying to deliver studios or just all en suites or a flip, for example, you need to be clear on what actually you want from the builder. And if you've got that clarity from the builder, then the relationship is only going to get better. And I think taking so long, what's happening, because then that closes people off. If you're open and you try and word it in a different way, or how can I help you? How can I help achieve this goal? How can I get the outcome for not only me but for that builder as well? And that's how I sort of operate, really, is trying to understand the outcome, trying to understand what sort of product that person wants to be delivered. And we're going through projects at the minute for other people, and we're backwards and forwards in communication, in understanding what they actually want from the property and the product that they're trying to deliver. And once you've got that, it's very, very easy, and it comes very fluid in the end product and outcome for the build, really. And it makes my life, the client's life, your life a lot easier, knowing that everyone's on the same sheet and everyone's looking for that same outcome, and everyone's loving the fact that you are loving the product, and you've got that relationship there.